I want to have faith in God, but I'm a rational person and I don't believe in rituals and things like that. How can I believe in God? Well, there's a saying from the Darshana philosophy of Sankhya in ancient India that God cannot be proved. This does not mean that philosophy is atheistical, as some commentators have said. What it means is that it takes faith. It takes a certain inner knowing that we call intuition to know that there is a divine presence within oneself and in the world and behind all appearances and so forth. So, what's the difference between faith and belief? Well, belief is like a scientific hypothesis which forms the basis for conducting experiments, and so it is with faith. We can conduct the experiment, for example. Why don't you try for a week or a month? Pray to God every day and see what the results of that experiment might be. Now, there are many names and forms of God, yes, so you should choose something that's accessible to you. And an easy suggestion to make is the name and form of a saint that you feel some inspiration or respect for. In the West, that might be St. Francis, for example. In the East, it could be Buddha or Krishna or any number of, and in modern day saints, my own guru teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda, author of Autobiography of a Yogi, or a Ramana Maharshi, any number of people that you feel some respect for, you can conduct the experiment of calling to your mind's eye throughout the day and at the beginning and the end of each day, just for a few moments, ask for guidance. Share your deepest thoughts, your concerns, your fears, and so forth with this spirit, with this name and form of a greater power than the ego, and see what happens. An aspect of what I just said includes studying the lives of saints, or at least one saint to start with, and see what kind of lives they led. Lives of self-sacrifice, heroism, etc. That can help put you in tune with that higher vibration that transcends ego self-involvement, including the, not so bad, but the self-involvement of my own rational thinking, always like a squirrel cage. So study the lives of saints. Another suggestion I made to this person who wrote to me was take a look at the lives of ordinary people, the rich and the famous, the successful, the great military heroes, whatever it might be, those of beauty and wealth, and ask yourself, are these people happy? Oh, they might be for a time, especially when they first come into their fame and name, but if you take a look at their lives, you won't find any of them who says this is the bee's knees, as it were, becoming wealthy or beautiful or rich and powerful, because the world of duality, the world of pluses and minuses, invariably through illness, old age, competition, and simply change, will work to tear down whatever material success a person has, and death, after all, comes to all of us. Another aspect of faith is meditation, becoming quiet. Learn a simple technique, watching the breath. Yogananda taught watching the breath with the mantra Hong Sha from the Hong Sha Upanishad. Hong Sha, I am that. I am not the body. I am not the ego. I am not the personality. Be still and know, it says in the Bible, that I am. Isn't that beautiful? So learn a good meditation technique to bring the mind to a quiet place. Rest in that quiet place, and you'll know what you will know. Okay. Finally, Jesus Christ said, knock and the door shall be opened. seek and ye shall find. So have a certain amount of faith, maybe it's belief to begin with, that if you seek the answer, is there a God? Is there a higher power? You will find.